the bulb stop glowing. So that is what happens in case of electric heaters, rice cookers, iron boxes, refrigerators, etc. And let us see, friends, in case of fire alarms, when the building caught fire, it automatically rings. Okay, friends, you might have seen fire alarms in what we call railway stations, cinema theaters, auditoriums, or in some places where the people will be more, and even some houses also contains this fire alarm. When the building caught fire, then automatically the buzzer will ring. See how it will ring. Here, friends, in this we are having, this is a circuit. Here this is the buzzer, and this is the battery, and here we are having a bimetallic strip, and the circuit is open. Okay, friends, the circuit is open. See, that is the bimetallic strip. Open circuit doesn't passes electricity, so when it is like that, the buzzer will don't ring. Here this is the bimetallic strip, brass is on the top and iron is below. As brass having more coefficient of thermal expansion, it expands more, so it makes the strip to bend downwards. Okay, see what happens when the building caught fire, then automatically the heat energy will be absorbed by the bimetallic strip, then the bimetallic strip bend downwards, then it makes the circuit closed, then the buzzer will ring automatically. That is what happens here. Here the bimetallic strip bend downwards and make the circuit closed, then the buzzer will definitely automatically rings. Okay. Okay, then friends, this thermal expansion is also applicable in the case of thermometers. It is also applicable in the case of thermometers. What are thermometers? The device that we use to measure the amount of temperature in a body are called thermometers. Okay, friends. Here these are some kinds of thermometers. Friends, nowadays we use this type of thermometer mostly. Here in the thermometer we have mercury or alcohol, because they both have more coefficient of thermal expansion. When heat energy is absorbed by them, they expand more than all other liquids. So with those metals only we prepare thermometers, and these are some of the thermometers that were used by our ancestors. Okay, friends, for with everything in the nature we have advantages and disadvantages. So due to thermal expansion also we are having advantages and disadvantages. Okay, friends, first let us go through advantages of thermal expansion. Thermal expansion is very useful in preparing thermostats, iron boxes, refrigerators, electric heater, rice cooker and fire alarm. In these cases the thermal expansion is very useful, and these thermal expansion reduces our work also. And the disadvantages are here. Technical problems will occur. That means what we call, when we go to chemical factories, they make the chemicals to pass through the pipelines. If the coefficient of thermal expansion of the liquid which is passing through the pipeline is more, then in summer as the liquid expands, then the pipeline will be break down. That is what we call technical problems. And errors in measurement. Errors in measurement means, friends, to measure something we use scales, iron scales. So if the thermal expansion occurs in the iron scale, definitely it will occur in summer season. When thermal expansion occurs in iron scale, the measurement, the length of the scale changes. Then when we measure something, it gives us wrong measurements. Okay, and another one is time loss and gain in pendulum clocks. Hello.
Hello, I am Pratibha Sarya from Raipatti.
Okay, Sphero, what's your doubt?
My doubt is what is relation between alpha, beta and gamma?
Okay, alpha, beta and gamma. They both three are related. Three of them are related. See, this is the relation between alpha, beta and gamma. See here, gamma is equal to 2 beta is equal to 3 alpha. This is a relation between these three, alpha, beta and gamma. Gamma will be 2 times of the beta and beta will be 3 times of the alpha. So, this is a relation between them. Okay, Sphero? And here another disadvantage is time loss and gain in pendulum clocks. In pendulum clocks we have simple pendulum, and when the temperature increases, when the surrounding temperature increases, then the pendulum clock get expands. That means the simple pendulum get expands. As the pendulum gets expands, the time period got increased, and in winter season the pendulum gets contracts. Then due to that the time period will be decreased. Then friends, there will lose or gain time. The pendulum clocks doesn't show the right time. Okay, friends, and we are having some other disadvantages also. Friends, are you clear? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I will try my level best to answer them. Okay, friends, let us see what we have discussed in this. First one is, we have discussed about thermal expansion, the definition of thermal expansion. What is the definition of thermal expansion? Means change in dimensions of a body due to change in temperature. That means if the temperature in a body or substance changes, then automatically the dimensions of the body will change. This is what we call thermal expansion. Here we say thermal expansion because here the change is occurring due to change in thermal energy or temperature, whatever it may be. And expansion occurs in, hello friend,
What is the difference between linear expansion?
linear expansion and what?
Hi, Sphero. I'm Sandhya Sphero from Raipatti.
Okay.
What linear expansion between steel and iron?
I didn't understand. Can you repeat that question, please?
What is linear expansion between steel and iron?
Okay, steel and iron. You asked about steel and iron. So, here friends, linear expansion occurs only in the rods, okay, as the linear expansion occurs in one dimension. So, the object should be as a string, okay, and here you said steel and iron. The coefficient of those steel and iron will be different. So, linear expansion occurs differently in both these cases. They both do not expand equally. Okay, friend. Anything else? Okay, friends. We are having three types of matter, na? So, expansion occurs in these three types of matter. They are expansion in solids, expansion in liquids, and another one is expansion in gases. In solids, we are having again three types: linear, area, and volume. Solid having definite shape and volume. So, these three expansions are possible in solid. As we are coming to the fluids, that means liquid and gas, they do not have definite shape. So, only volume expansion occurs in them. In solid, the particles are tightly bonded. So, hello Sphero? Hello, who is that? Hello friend. Okay. As the particles in the solid are tightly bonded, they will have more intermolecular force, and when the vibration starts, they try to move from here to there, and they try to increase the gap between them. but as they are having intermolecular force between them, they can't expand more, they again comes back. So, the vibrations occurs in them. When coming to the liquids, there will be only less intermolecular force between them. So, they expands more than the solid, that means 20 times equal to the solid. And when coming to the gases, you know, there will be no attraction or repulsion force between the gas particles. So, they move as they wish and they expand more than all the matter. Okay, friends, and thermal expansion is applicable in preparation of thermostats. That means we use thermostats. The thing that we use in thermostat is bimetallic strip. In preparation of bimetallic strip, we use two metals. Okay, friends, there the thermal expansion is very applicable, and in case of thermometer also thermal expansion is very applicable, and in case of hot air balloons also it is very useful for us, because there we expand the gas, and due to that we can fly in the sky. So, these are the applications of thermal expansion. Hello Svero, who is that? Hello. Ask me, Svero, what is your doubt?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, Svero, what's your doubt?
Sir, can you explain how the thermal expansion will useful in our daily life?
Yeah, friend, I have told you there are advantages of thermal expansion, and I have told you the application of thermal expansion. Friends, thermal expansion is very useful in our daily life. Okay, friends, how means in preparation of bimetallic strip, it is very useful. When in the working of thermostats, the thermal expansion plays a crucial role, and in case of preparing the thermometer also, thermal expansion is very useful. There the mercury will be there, due to the increase in the volume of mercury, then we can measure the temperature. So, in case of thermometers, in case of thermostats, and in case of hot air balloons, thermal expansion is very useful and it reduces our efforts. Okay, friend, are you clear? Okay, friends, thank you all for listening very carefully to my lesson. First of all, I thank our beloved secretary for providing such a wonderful opportunity for our Sveros, and I thank our physics sir Nagreddy sir, Venkana sir, Karnakar sir, Sudhir sir, and our principal madam, and my dear parents for encouraging me in this and preparing me in a better way for this super student. Okay, thank you all.